At Oxford College of Business, we offer world-class business qualifications awarded by some of the best universities in the world. That's because all we do, all we are, is business education.
99 oil tanks at the China Bay oil storage facility in Trincomalee were handed over to the Lanka Indian Oil Company on a temporary agreement in 2003 by the then government. Under the agreement, Sri Lanka was obliged to pay $1,000 per oil tank to India each year. The agreement was made with the option to make it permanent within 6 months. None of the governments which came into power, however, took action to convert the agreement to a permanent one. Within this backdrop, the Sri Lankan government used a few of these oil tanks to distribute fuel for northern and eastern provinces in 2005. The operation incurred a cost of $695 million to be paid to the IOC. Petroleum trade unions charge the relevant lease agreement has incurred a huge financial loss to the country, although the oil tanks concerned originally belonged to Sri Lanka. They further allege that the present government is attempting to make the agreement permanent. 6 trade unions attached to the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation launched a nationwide strike, highlighting 3 issues. The operations related to the China Bay oil storage facility in Trincomalee, which is under the Lanka IOC, must be handed over to the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation. The second is activities related to the oil storage facility at the Hambantota port must be operated under the CPC. Finally, they request the Sapagaskanda oil refinery must be modernized and updated with the government's intervention. Trade union members were seen protesting before the CPC premises since the morning.
Fuel will be finished at all the refueling stations within a few hours. We aren't carrying out this strike to inconvenience the public. None of the oil bowsers have been deployed. Many fuel stations are closed at the moment.
Meanwhile, long lines of vehicles formed at refueling stations across the country since last night, following the announcement of the strike by the trade unions. Certain fuel stations were bustling today. Meanwhile, the Jatika Sevaka Sangama branch of Ceylon Petroleum Corporation, which is not participating in the strike, met with the subject minister today.
The minister clearly said that whatever these trade unions are talking about is false. We asked the minister to talk about this beforehand. If he made this statement a day ago, then there won't be a nationwide strike at the moment. But then, if they are carrying out the strike even after the minister's statement, then it is an attempt to overthrow the government.
The trade unions who are carrying out the strike then met with the subject minister. Minister of Petroleum Resources Development and Trade Unions addressed the media after discussions.
We are discussing with all the relevant parties. We will let the media know once we make a decision. We had several discussions with the minister. We will be able to discuss with the president soon. We hope to come to a final decision during that discussion.